So welcome guys. So today I want to show you how to migrate a WordPress site, from one hosting provider to another hosting provider. So here's the website I want to work on. All right, so here it is, just a simple um WordPress blog. Now this blog is currently hosted on Interserver. Okay, but right now host it on I want to move it to another hosting provider, that's Hostinger. Okay, so this is the website. So the first thing we're going to do is to log in into the WordPress um, dashboard. So I'm just going to click here and then select WP admin. Okay, so this is WP admin. So I want to log into the WordPress dashboard. So I'll just log in here. Okay, so this is the dashboard, that's the WordPress dashboard. So the first thing I'm going to do is to just go to your plugins, click on add new. So I want to migrate this website without going through the conventional way, of asking the new host. I want to migrate it, so I was just going to do it via the WordPress dashboard. So let me remove this. Okay, so so here's what you search for. Just search for WP Migrate. Just search for so this is the plugin you're going to download. I have it already. Okay, so I'm just going to update it. I have this plugin already. Okay, so I have it already. So but you're not going to have it. So what you're going to do is just click on install. Just click on install, then activate it. Or maybe let me show you how to do it. So let me go back to all my plugins. So install plugins. So here my installed plugin. So let's say I deactivated this. So I've deactivated it and I'll just delete it. So I want to show you from scratch. Okay, so I'll just click on add new here, then I'll go and search for WP Migrate. The name of the plugin itself is all-in-one WP Migrate. So here it is, all-in-one WP migration. Sorry. So I'll just click on install now to have it installed. So it's installing. So once it's done installing, I'll just click on activate. All right, so the plugin has been active. I think, let me just update this. So the plugin has been activated. Here it is. Okay, all-in-one WP migration. Once you install and activate it, you will see a new option here on this panel. You see a new option here. So for us to migrate this website to a new host, I'm just going to do, once you hover over this section, you are going to see export. All right, so you click on export. I don't know what is wrong with my. Okay, let me just go back to the website. Let me go back to my dashboard. So just going to click here and click on export. So once you do that, come here, export, just click on export to, then select file. So once you select file, you're going to see this. So it's preparing the file for us. So make sure once you click export, so make sure you select file. Don't choose any of these other options. Okay, we want to be able to export this from our computer. So that's why we are choosing this option. So we're just going to wait for it to pre prepare the file, then we're going to export it. Okay, so I don't know. Let's just wait for it, okay? Sorry if it's wasting your time. Let's just wait for it. I'm kind of tired of editing videos, so I would have just paused this and then wait for it to load up. But or maybe I should just do that. No, because of time, it's taking rather too long. Anyway, you can always pause it. You can always fast forward to. Can always fast forward the video if you want to. But let's just wait for it to load. Okay, let's just wait for it to load up. Okay, so this is what we have here. 138 MB. So I'm just going to click download. So I've downloaded it. Okay, what is wrong? So let me download again. Okay, so it's downloading now. So we're going to wait for it to fully download. Then we're going to export it. So while it's downloading, okay, while it's downloading to my PC, so while it's downloading to my computer, okay, I can just go here. This is sorry, I'll just go here where I have this is Namecheap, where I have this Namecheap where I have the domain name. So the domain name here, which is the name of the blog, the name of the website, I purchased it from Namecheap. Now I linked it to another hosting provider which is called InterServer. But right now I want to move the website and its resources from InterServer to Hostinja. So I'm still as in here, Namecheap still has my domain name here. So I will now want, instead of, if I click on manage here, by the way, when you log in, if you're using Namecheap, once you log into, it's practically the same thing for regardless of whichever um, service you're using. Okay, so once you just log in, just go to your dashboard. You should see your domain. That's whichever domain you purchased. So in my case, it is here. So I'll just click on manage. So once you click on manage here, so once you click on manage here, you're going to see where it's written name servers. But before I make any adjustment here, so I'm going to go to my hosting jar account. So this is my hosting account. So I'm going to remove this. Now this has finished downloading. So let me just um I can leave it here. All right. So this is my hosting account. Now if you're also using hosting jar, so once you can see here my hosting plan is the hosting plan I have on this account. I have only one hosting plan on this account, and that's business web hosting. That's for WordPress sites. So if you're also using hosting, so you just log in and then click on hosting. So you come here and it displays how many hosting you have. Okay, it's practically the same thing regardless of whichever hosting service you're using. So just log in into the account and then click on hosting, and then you're going to see whatever hosting you purchased from the company. So in my case, this is the one I have. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on add websites. So I want to add a new website to this account. So here it says create new website or migrate my website. So I can use this option, that's migrate my website. That's if I want hosting jar to do it for me, but I want to do it by myself. So I'm just going to click on create, skip and create an empty website. So here it says I should buy a domain or I should use an existing domain. Now I already have an existing domain, so what I'll just do is I'm just going to select existing domain. So I'm going to take the name of that website. Um, sorry, this is the name of, so I can close this as finished downloading. So I'll just take the name of this site, come here, and then I'm just going to paste it. Okay, so that's the name of the site. So I'll just click on continue. Okay, I think we just use www here. Domain cannot start with w. Okay, it says domain cannot start with this, so I'll just remove this. So just use the name of the site and then .com. Okay, that worked. So you can see now it's showing that the existing name servers, which is what I showed you on my Namecheap account, this is it. So hosting jar has already dictated it that this is the existing naming server. So if I'm moving it, I should change the naming servers to this. That's the DNS. I should change this to this. Okay, so I should change it to this. So I can, let me quickly change it. So I'll just copy this, copy it, go here and paste it, copy this, and then replace it with this. I'm just going to click save. All right, then I'll go back here and click on continue. So it says that my website is ready. So it says I should connect, set the name servers, which I've already done, but it may take a little bit of time for it to become active. So it may take up to, a few hours or even up to a day for it to become active. Okay, but so I've already, you see that it has not dictated it yet, but I've already changed my um account. Yes, to I've already changed it to Hostinga. Okay, so you can see that it may take up to 48 hours to take effect. So you just have to wait. So this is what they're asking me to do. So, but I've already done that. So I'll just leave this. Hmm? So let me click on view website. Okay, I think it has connected. I think it's connected now. All right, so but what I'll do is to click on manage website to go to my control panel. The first thing I want to do is install SSL on the site. Now this is what I have here. Okay, so I want to install WordPress. It has a fresh a blank WordPress site on the website before you know I import my site data which I downloaded before. So what I'll do here is to, so this has been, I think this has been, it has been linked now. So what I will do now is to install WordPress. Okay, but I want to start with okay, I'll just click on this auto installer. So this is WordPress. So I'm just going to select WordPress, install a new WordPress. So this is, so I'm just going to add my WordPress. I'm just going to add my WordPress. So it's just, so just add your password. Here I just decided to use a generic username. I'm going to change this later, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just using this. So the next thing is to add this, and then okay, I'll click on next. Okay, just add the site title. So I'll just add it. And then I'll click on install. So once the WordPress, so once that's, wait for it to install. So WordPress has been installed on the website. So the first thing I want to do is to install SSL. Okay, they said SSL is already active on the site. So but if it wasn't active, I can just click on install here. So that's one thing that is very good about hosting jar. The control panel is, very simple to use. I've used various hosting providers, and I can tell you hosting jar is one of the simplest ones I have used so far, and it's really amazing. Okay, so with some hosting provider, I have to, you know the control panel usually looks old and stuff, so you have to be really experienced to navigate them. But here is very simple. So the next thing I'm going to do now, so I'm going to check it by WordPress. So you can click here, just click on this to see, to be sure the WordPress site has been installed. Okay, you can see here it's still saying not secure. That means SSL hasn't been installed, so I will just have to wait. Okay, I'll come. So the SSL may take some time. Okay, so we'll just have to wait a bit. When SSL has been fully configured, then we can we can start editing the website. Okay, so I'm just going to pause the video here and then come back when SSL is ready. Okay, I think our SSL is ready now. So what I would so the SSL is ready now. Okay, so all you have to do is on that domain, just wp admin. Let's see. Okay, I don't think it's still on the old WordPress because it's supposed to be on a blank WordPress. I think the migration is not complete yet, so I'm just going to pause the video and then wait for a few hours for the migration, for the change to take place, then we'll continue. Thank you. Okay, so now we have full WordPress installation. So you can see now that after installing WordPress here, now we have a blank WordPress site. Sorry, let me remove this. So now we have a blank WordPress site. Okay, so what I'll do now is just go here and WP admin. So once we do that, we put in our login details and then we log in. Now you see here, this is a fresh WordPress installation. So I will get rid of everything on this site. On this, it's a fresh WordPress. So I will go here, delete everything, so I can upload the backup that we created on the last version of the site. So I'm just going to delete. Okay, just trash it. Okay, then let me just go here, delete permanently. Then I'll go to pages. um okay, you can, let me just go to plugins, install plugins. So I'll just select everything, deactivate and apply it. Then I'll select everything again, then click on delete. So so I'm deleting everything now. Okay, so I have a blank WordPress site now. So I just dismiss this. So the first thing you want to do now is just go here, go to plugin, add new. Now we're going to install the same plugin that we installed on the previous site, so which is all in one. So this is all in one WP migration. So I'll just click, so let me bring it up. I'll just click install and then activate. So once that is done, you can see it appears here. So what you should do now is to go to import. The last time we used export, okay, but this time around we're going to click on import. So now with import, I'm going to click import from. So I'll click this file. Okay, so let me, okay, I'll keep clicking file, then it opens up. Then I'm going to the file that's the backup we created. So I'll just upload the backup we created from my computer. So it's loading now. So I'll give it some time to load. I think I will just pause the video and come back when it's done uploading. So I have a problem here. So now, we're using the free version of this all-in-one WP migration. So we're using the free version. Okay, now the free version has a limit. So maybe probably if you're trying to migrate a new site, the file size will be small. Okay, but in my case, it's not a new site, so this file size may be larger than expected. So I'm just going to click. If I was trying to upload mine now, that's import it. You see that I stopped here and stopped importing. So I want to show, in case you have this problem. If you didn't have this problem, if you just uploaded and it worked fine, but in case you're dealing with a large file and you tried importing it and it stopped, it hung somewhere and it was not working, so I want to show you how to resolve it. So I'm just going to click on stop import. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to, this version here says maximum upload size is 2 gig. All right, but in actual sense, I don't think it's up to 2 gig. I think it's probably maybe 50 MB or 60 MB or something like that. I don't think it's up to 2 gig. That's the maximum file upload size. So that's on the free version. Okay, so if you want to like increase the upload limit, you can just get unlimited. That's just click here, get unlimited. You get, so, and then you can pay for the service. Here it says $69 yearly. So, and it will enable you create a backup for your website, which is very good. Okay, so but in my case, I don't want to, let's say you don't have there's no money, you don't want to pay for the unlimited, that's this yearly license. So here's what you're going to do. I'll go back to my plugin now, to my installed plugin, and I'm going to deactivate this, and then I'm going to delete it. Okay, so what you do now, you can see here on my PC, I downloaded this file here. This is a premium version of the plugin. Okay, so I'll include a link in the description where you can download it for free. So just so for me to add it, I'll just click on plugin, add new. Then I'll, instead of searching here, I'll go to upload plugin. So I'm just going to drag this and put it here. Okay, it's not okay, so it's not. Let me just choose file and upload it from my system. So I'll just upload it from my system. Okay, then I'll click on install. So to get it, like I said, to get the file, just click on the link. I'll include the link in the video description. So you can see here it has finished uploading. I'm just going to click on activate plugin. So once you do that, this is what you get. Now make sure you don't update this. Just leave it as it is. Don't update it or whatever. Just leave it as it is. If you update it, you may not be able to do what we're about to do now. Okay, and there's another thing I wanted to mention. Okay, now when we were installing our WordPress site, make sure you use the same keyword and username for the previous WordPress site and the new one. Okay, so I failed to mention it at the beginning, so please remember to do that. So once we have this now, so we have this here, and can now go to import again. So I'm just going to click this, select the same file. I'm going to select the same file, and then I'm going to upload it. Now this version, this premium version allows us to upload. You see that it's even faster. It allows us to upload, up to 10 gigabyte. Is it up 10 gigabyte or 100 gigabyte? I don't know. So but it allows us to upload them large files. That's in case you have a large website and the file size is too much, so you can use this instead of the free version. Okay, so as you can see, it's uploading, um, and you see that it has exceeded the same 40% where it stopped initially. So you can see now it's uploading. So but with the free version, we can't do you can't do, you'll be able to upload something of a small size. That's if you have a new website and it's very small, you can. That's if it's less than 50 MB. That's the website file size. Okay, you may be able to, you can use the free version, but if you try the free version and it doesn't work, then you go and download the premium version of the plugin from. I've included the link in the video description, and then you come back here and do the same thing. That's import the file. So I'm just going to wait for this. Okay, so why is it taking too long? I think it's my network or something. So okay, so it has finished importing. Let's wait for this. I'll just click on proceed here. Just click on proceed here. So it's preparing the files. So it says your data has been imported successfully. Okay, now take note of this. So whether you're using the free version or this other version, or this version we use here now, or the premium version, so once we are done with everything here, you just click on close. We'll go to the settings and then go to permalinks. The first thing we're going to do, go to, if I want to do that, I see that it's asking us for username and password. The reason why it's so is because it has installed it has uploaded the files on our previous WordPress site on this new fresh WordPress. So it's demanding for, it's expecting that we use the previous username and password. That is why I said when creating, um, you're going to use that previous username and password. Okay, so that is what you use. So you click login now. I repeat again, use the previous username and password for the old website. That's the one we um that's the one we are trying to migrate. So use the previous username and pass the login details. So once I have this there, I can click on, that's the permalinks, click on save changes, then go down again, click on save changes. You have to do it twice, okay? So once we are done with that, so I think that is all. You can see now, if I go to home, I go to posts. You can, if I go to home here, you can see there are 19 posts on the website. So it has re-uploaded the previous data we had on our previous site. So if you now go to that WordPress site and see, if you click on view site, okay, it's still trying to load up. Okay, so let's check out the post, if the posts are ready. So click on add new here. Okay, let's just view individual posts. So I'll just, okay, let's just click on view. Okay, so once I click on view, you can see the post here. So the post is here now. Okay, so that is that. Okay, now the home page is still it has not showed up yet, so you just wait for a few hours for it to update. Okay, so that is that. So I will just go back to my WordPress dashboard. So I think that should do it. We've successfully migrated our site from one hosting provider to another one. So thank you. See you in the next video. Bye. All right. So welcome back, guys. This video, I would like to show you some website where you can get free free domain. Okay. So for this these are really cool deals that I just found out about. Okay. So I would advise you get in on them and use them before they expire. Okay. So the first deal I want to show you here um is um is this one. That's, you can get a .xyz domain which is a top level domain just like .com for free. Now, by the way, this offer is from Pogbon, and Pogbon happens to be, for me, I think it's the best domain registration site. Okay, I've been using Pogbon for over 2 3 years now, so I can I can vouch for the service. It's a really good website. Okay, so you can get a free .xyz domain, as you can see here. Okay, okay, the XYZ domain is not actually free. All right, so you just have to pay $2.04. Okay, the time I checked, the previous time I checked this, it was for free. Okay, but don't worry, I'll show you another one that is for free. So you see why I said you have to get in on the offer before it expires. Now let's see another one. um this is .app domain. Okay, you can see .app domain is $0, so you're not paying anything for the .app domain. Okay, so all you have to do is come here and register the domain you want. Okay, for a .app domain, you can this kind of I think I will use this domain if I'm building maybe um a digital download site, or something of that nature, or mod site, whatever. So you can just go here, type on um let's just search for a domain now, and let's say mm, let's say top games trick app. So let's search for this domain, see if it's available. Sorry. So let me type this again. Top. Okay, so you can see, so when you're typing out this, don't put .app. Okay, just type it out. Type the domain name, just type the main domain name out, and then, so as you can see, we have top games trick.app. It's available. So if I was going to purchase this now, you can see it's free for the first year. So like I said, so you just click here to add it to your cart. Okay, see that it's $0.0. So here now you can go to checkout, and then you can see it's free. But when it renews after 1 year, it becomes $12.87. So you can see here, so you can click here to register, and then and then check out and get your free domain. All right, so that is it for that. Now let's check out another one. Now this is .dev. Okay, from the same company, Pogbon. Like I said earlier, I have accounts on Pogbon. Okay, and I can tell you their service is awesome. Okay, so you can see that the .dev um, domain is also $0.0. So we can just go here, type let's just type Brainbox. So I want to register this for. So once you do that, okay, it's not showing. Let's go back. I think I should refresh this page. I don't know if this offer is still available. I don't think it's still available. Okay, so the dev is out of it. So this is exactly what I was saying. So it's for now. It seems um, the dev is out of it. It seems .app is the one working. Okay. Sorry. So we were able to get the .app for $0. Okay. Um, for some reason I don't know, the .dev isn't working. Okay. Now we have .design. I think the .design is also expired. Okay. So I think .design is expired. As you can see here, it says $8.73, and we're looking to get it for nothing. That is for $0. So I'm just going to get rid of .design. I think the .dev extension still works. Maybe I'll look at the link later. So let's see .inc. Okay, you can see .inc is available as for $0. So we can, let's refresh this page to be sure it still works. So as you can see here, it still works. Okay, so let's just type in the domain extension. So brainbox, so you can see it's free. Okay, so that means we can click here to add it to our cart, and then we can check out. So you see that the deal is for 1 year. So for 1 year you're getting this for free. Okay, so that is it. So I think I'll just get rid of .xyz domain since we're not getting it for free. So the next one I will check is .wiki, which is one of my favorites. Wow, it's still available. So see why I say you should, make use of this offer while it's still available. Now this .wiki is we can just, let's try something. Brainbox.wiki, let's see if it works. Okay, it hasn't registered. Let's try again. Top level games. So .wiki. Okay, as you can see, it's available. So I think .wiki is my favorite, like I said earlier. So you can just go here, click on to add it to your cart, and then you check out. Okay, so I so we have the .inc dot um we have .inc .app, and then we have .wiki, all for $0. And then there is also this website, another website I want to show you. Okay, here is the site. So I'll put the link in the description. So as you can see here, this site is nominalia or something like that. So you just see most of the domains here are already cheap. You can see for .com. Now I have to tell you this, I haven't used this website before, so I cannot tell you about their service. I cannot tell you, how legit they are. I can't, tell you any of those things. But I've been using Pokemon for um 3 years now or more, so I can tell you it's probably it's arguably the best domain registrar. So I've been using them, and I've registered a good number of domains. with them, so I can tell you they are good. But for this one, I just got to find out about this deal, so but I don't know how how good their service are. So but as you can see here, .com is for just €1. .es is for €1. .cat €1. So the one my focus here is .online, which is for free. Okay, so that means, so if you want to get this deal, you just click here, .online. So once you click on it, you will be taken down here. So and then you can register any .online domain you want. Okay, so it's free on the website. So like I said earlier, I've not used the website before, I've not used their service before, so maybe I will just try them out. Okay, but just in case you're interested in a .online domain, you can get it here for free. So that is it for this one. So the next one I would like to look at is, that's the last one I would like for us to look at here, is this. So LCN, you can see, so this is the deal. So you can get, there are two deals we're looking at here, .co.uk and then .uk. These two deals are free on this website. By the way, I you know I I like the .co.uk domain, and I think it's really cool. It's good for SEO and stuff. So you can, in case you have a business in the UK or you're based in the UK, even if you're not based in the UK, you can still make use of this domain. Okay, so .co.uk and then .uk. So both of these are free. They are free. You can see also here .com is €1.99, or here the .co.uk is free, and then the .uk is also free. Now, like the normal like this website, the one we checked just now, I haven't used LCN before, so I just got to know about this deal, so I felt I should tell you guys. Okay, but personally I've not used their service before, so I would always tell you whether I've used your service or not. Okay, so since it's free, there you have nothing to lose. Okay, so um since you're not paying any money, so I think it's cool. You can use it and then and see how it goes. Okay, but personally I think this is a good deal, except if you're just starting a website, so you can just get a free domain here. By the way, .co.uk, .uk, they can use them for a blog also. So in case it's not a business, you can also use them for a blog website, an affiliate website, or whatever. So the same thing with .online domain. Okay, so all these are very, very good top level domains. So that is it for this video. I just felt I could share these deals with you. Okay, so go on now and make use of them while they are still available. Okay, um once I see similar deals, I will let you know. So that is it for this video. Thank you, and see you in another video. All right, so sorry about that. So this video I want to talk about how you can, you know, pick a domain name for your blog, your business, your website, whatever it is. So um there are basically two options you have. So I so if you're choosing a domain name for your blog, you can either choose a branded domain or a keyword rich domain. Okay, so these are essentially the two types of domain names. Okay, so there is advantage and disadvantage of picking one over the other. Okay, so um, most people, okay, usually go for rich a keyword rich domain because they want to rank their website faster. However, okay, we know that Google right now, Google is moving kind of moving away from keyword, rich keyword density, keyword. No, keyword is still important in a website or an article, okay, but it's not receiving that much emphasis anymore. Okay, so let's just see which one you should be going for. Okay, depending on your goals for your website or your blog, whether you should go for a branded domain or a keyword rich domain. Okay, so if you're picking, so let's go here. Now if you're picking a branded domain, now a branded domain is usually like a domain that, just it's kind of broader. It's broad, it's a broad domain, about that particular niche. Okay, so as you can see here, I have this one, like a website about scooters. You can name it something like Wonderful Scooters. So a website about cars or or automobiles. You can name something like that. You can name it something in the line of auto geeks. Okay, now you I'm guessing that you know about Bob Villa. It's a very popular website. It's a website about do it yourself kind of stuff, projects, handyman kind of stuff. Okay, so you see that all these websites, you can see how the direction their names take. You see that these are kind of broader names. They are very broad. Okay, the names are very broad and they're kind of a brand. All right, so these kind of names, you go for them when you want to create a brand for your website. You and it's better if you're planning long term. Okay, so all right, I won't really go into whether it's better or long term or not, but I just want to give you some examples. Okay, so you can also create a website and give it your own name. So maybe if your website is in make money online niche, you can just, maybe your name is Dara Wilson. You can just, name the website darrellwilson.com. That's if the domain name is available. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so it's basically a domain name that is broader. It can include a keyword from about the niche, right? Or it may not even include any keyword about the niche, but it may carry your own personal name, or it either it carries your own personal name or you just coin a name for it. Okay, so as you can see, these are some examples. Auto geeks. So from here someone will know that it's about automobiles. Okay, but you see that there is no keyword. So the focus here is not on keyword. So you see that there is really no keyword kind of stuff here. Keyword, you're not trying to optimize the name for keyword stuff or ranking stuff or those kind of stuff. So you're just trying to give it a broad name that, um, that says, that speaks about your brand. Okay, so here you can see wonderfulscooters.com. So let's, now you can see the some of the pros or advantages of or benefits of going for a branded domain. One, it's short and easy to remember. Okay, now by the end of this video, I'm going to give you my own recommendation. Okay, and I'm already guessing you may have an idea about that already. So, a branded domain for branded domains, there are the three main benefits is that they are short and easy to remember. For instance, something like Bob Villa, see that it's very easy to remember, very very easy to remember. Something like Facebook, something like Twitter, these are branded domain names. Okay, so something like Instructables. I know you know about Instructables. So these are very, very easy to remember. Okay, they are short and they're easy to remember. Probably except for this one, maybe Wonderful Scooters, but it's still short somehow. Then you see Auto Geeks here, very short and easy to remember. Okay, so now they look more professional. Okay, that's very obvious. Okay, something like Bob Villa. Once you see something like that, you know it's serious. All right, so it looks more professional. It looks and sounds more professional. Okay, and then thirdly, which is the most important reason or the most important benefit for choosing a branded domain, and that it is easy to scale or expand. All right, so with a branded domain, so if you choose something like Bob Villa, now Bob Villa talks about so many things. He talks about paints, he talks about glues, he talks about do it yourself projects, he talks about cars, he talks about the website talks about so many things. So just all these kind of craft projects, so, and we have a lot of craft project, different kinds of craft projects. We have repairs and stuff. So Bob Villa talks about the website is so it talks about this kind of stuff, and you find out that for this kind of website, you will have the ideas is endless. There's almost no limit to what you can write. Okay, so this kind of website can have thousands, hundreds to thousands and tens thousands of articles. All right, there's virtually no limit to what you can write here because the niche is so broad, so broad. Okay, so same thing for Auto Geeks. So there are so many cars. You can write about individual cars, you can write about car painting, you can write about um, car detailing, auto detailing. You can write about, tool boxes for cars. You can write about so many things. Okay, so there is so much you can write about cars. So it's almost as if the ideas is endless. All right, so the same thing with Wonderful Scooters here. So the same thing here. So that is the main so for instance, if you start writing about, maybe you pick um a car niche, you pick like cars, for maybe pick Auto Geeks. Let's say the name of your website is Auto Geeks, and then you start out writing about car car bumpers. All right, so car bumpers, then at some point you've exhausted all the topics about car bumpers, you can easily move to something else, maybe car roof boxes. Okay, you can go and start talking about car roof boxes. When you're done with that, you can go to something like generators for cars, or RVs. You can move to something else. You can talk about um, different things. Okay, different things. The ideas is endless. So with a branded domain, you have the option to scale and expand. So you're not really limited, to a specific topic in that niche. You can talk about anything in that niche, you can expand. All right. Okay, so but it's usually better to start with a specific topic, then gain authority, and then you can start branching into other topics. So that is the main advantage of branded domain. Okay, now we'll go to the disadvantage of branded domain is that see that it may cost you more to register it. In fact, some of these branded domains, most of them are already taken. All right, so something like auto gigs, wonderful scooters, I have no doubt that those kind of domains have already been registered. So it's usually difficult to register them, and even when you're able to, even when the domain is free for registration, if you see that the price is usually maybe higher, maybe someone else bought the domain and packed it so that maybe when some other businesses wants to buy the domain, they will sell it as a higher price instead of the normal $10 or $15 for a .com domain. You may pay thousands of dollars for it. So that is how it is. Okay, so another disadvantage of branded domain is that they are harder to rank. And this one is obvious because the name, you can pick your own personal name and start writing something about you know painting. So because your name, because you're using your own name, and it doesn't, if you pick something like Daryl Wilson, so it doesn't have anything like paint there, so it may take a little time for it to rank. It may be a little bit harder to rank, so it may take you longer to rank. It's not that you will not rank, but it may take you longer to rank. Okay, compared to a website that is named best paint, best best paint brushes, or best paints, those kind of stuff. So those websites are, they can see from the name that it's already there is paint there, so it's easier to rank for Google to identify the site and rank it. Okay, so now the next type of domains we want to talk about is keyword rich domains. Okay, now keyword rich domains are ones you're already probably familiar with. Best longboards, maybe a website that talks about best longboards, that reviews best longboards. Now, cheap iPhone repair, you can see the website is already about iPhone repair. So this type of domain names will have the main keyword, must have the main keyword, you understand? So they have keywords about the name. So b beekeeping101.com. So you know exactly that this website is about beekeeping. This one is about iPhone repair. About this one is about longboards, so best longboards. So now the main advantage of a keyword rich domain is that they rank faster, right? They tend to rank faster than branded domains. So but the difficulty there is that it limits you. It's very difficult for you to expand later. Okay, so for instance, now a website like cheap iPhone repair, all right, for cheap iPhone repair, now you're only limited to talk about iPhone repairs. You cannot talk about other things about iPhone. For instance, it's not that you cannot talk about those kind of things, but it may be, you know, it may not be, it may be out of place. All right. For instance, now, so besides iPhone repair, you may not be able to talk about Android repair. You may not be able to talk about apps on Android or apps on iPhone, other topics related to iPhone, not just iPhone repair. So, but with a branded domain, all right, the branded domain, okay, you may be able to talk about those things. You may be able to expand. So, but this one is just limited, okay? So it limits you, so you can't expand. So beyond a particular topic. Let's use another example. For this one, beekeeping now, bee is just one type of bug. So for beekeeping now, you're just talking about beekeeping. Now once you exhaust, you don't have any other thing to write about beekeeping. You can't go to other things like fleas or ants or other things, butterflies. Sorry, not butterfly, but other kinds of bugs like ants. You know, you know. I can't remember any other bug for now, so I don't even know if ant is a bug, it's a bug, or maybe it's probably an insect. So, but I know that there are so many other types of bugs that you can talk about. So, but if you use this website, if you just name it beekeeping here, you are only limited to talk about keeping bees, that's beekeeping. So you can't expand it. So it kind of limits you. So, but with a branded domain, you can expand and talk about other stuff. Okay, so now another disadvantage is that some of these keyword rich domains, they are usually associated with spam. So something like a best this, best that, best longboards, best this, cheap this, those kinds of domains. Sometimes they may be associated with spam. So that is why it's always good before you register any domain, you always go to archive.com and check it, and check the history of that domain. Make sure that it has not been purchased before, except you're buying that domain for, or except you're intentionally buying an expired domain. But if you're buying a new domain, okay, make sure you take it to archive, check it out on archive.com, and make sure that it doesn't have any, you know, history of any malicious activity or those kind of stuff. So before you purchase it. So if you ask me, my advice would be that you should pick something for long term, since if you're going to take this as a serious business, okay? So something that you can be doing you'll still be doing in the next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So uh, I would advise that you pick something for long term, which is a branded domain. But if you just want to set up a site now, maybe the site you're setting up, you just want to set it and forget it, then maybe set it and forget it. Maybe once in a while you update the articles. Maybe you just have in mind that, okay, I want to set up this website and I just want to put 200 articles in it, and then I will just close the chapter. Maybe once in a while, once every few months, I can go back there, see what is happening, update some of the articles and stuff. Then yeah, you can go with a keyword rich domain. Yeah, you will rank faster. Okay, all right. So that is that. But if you want to do this for long term, you want to be able to write thousands and thousands and thousands of articles, okay? Or maybe you want to pick a name that people will easily remember, that is simple and easy for people to identify with. All right, so um then you go for a branded domain. Okay, now if you're in case you're looking for where to buy your domain name, I recommend two websites. That's two providers, that's two services, and that is Namecheap and Pogbon. I've used these two services for more than 3-4 years now, or even more. So I've actually used Namecheap for, let's say, over 5 years now. I think my first domain was on maybe 5-6 years, and I was on Namecheap. Then later I found out about Pogbon, and so I started, I purchased some domains of Pogbon. I also have some on Namecheap. All right, so I definitely recommend these two for your domain names. All right, so that is that for this video. Okay, so that is that. Let me know if you have any other question in the comment section. See you. Peace out.